Welcome to the One Up Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, a.k.a. Tony, here with some of my nearest and dearest, and the co-host of this podcast, Doughboy, Mateo, and Pucho.
I thought he was about to throw shade at us. I thought he was about to say, here with my nearest and dearest, and Mateo.
I'm about zero shades today. But, you know, it's just it's a new Sunday, another recording. We're all alive. We're all still here kicking it, talking shit, and just being lovely. Mm-hmm. All of you guys.
Yesterday I was talking to Tony privately, right? And I told him, yo, I because I was on vacation this week, right? I went on vacation the last couple of days of the weekend. Me and my wife had a little staycation. We just kind of did our own thing for a couple of days, right? Came back, I hadn't talked to nobody really. So yesterday I finally got to talk to Tony, and I was like, man, I missed you, dude. I'm so happy to talk to you again, man. Like I realized, like, man, it was good talking to you. And he goes, okay, what the fuck? Where's the negativity? Come on, hit me with it. And I'm like, damn, dude. He's like, because you're a piece of shit. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, wow. Can't even tell my brother I love him and I miss him without getting attacked. So I'm happy to see that today you're coming through, as you say, with zero shades. So yesterday, you was coming with that heat for no reason.
I don't
all
know.
Night too. We were chatting till 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and he was fighting the whole night. I was like,
it's a little weird when someone comes with you with open hands, because usually it's one hand and then a backstab. I feel like Jon Snow when I walk around here with you guys, because it's like I'm just about to get. It's been out.
Tony, if you're anyone in that show, you're that kid that betrays Jon Snow. That little fucker deserved to hang.
That's you. 1,000%. And Doughboy is Doughboy is the fucking pig that kills. Lika kills King.
King. The king.
No, that's pretty cool though.
What pig were you thought I was talking about? What the fuck?
I don't know, because I'm trying to think the boar, but it's a boar it bores him.
I thought you were going to call him Hot Pie. It's like, but I don't know why that would be the character you would associate with Doughy.
Yeah. When you said pig, I thought Hot Pie, and then I thought Samuel Tarly. I was like, why is he calling those people pigs? Like,
no, just the actual boar that killed me in the show. Supposedly, for everybody out there, everybody thinks that I'm the king. Sorry,
nobody thinks you're the king.
Who is this everybody? Who is saying that you're King Baratheon?
People
all
say
these guys.
You act like Robert Baratheon. He tried to flip it into like people think I'm the king. So then clearly I have to be Robert Baratheon. It's like that ain't how it started. All right, let's be clear.
Someone say I would also be comparable to Ned Stark because of my honorableness.
Wow,
if that's a word.
I don't even have.
We need to get those people. We need to get those people on the podcast. Those people are wrong.
Yeah, I'd be interested.
But nah, man, fucking yeah. Pucho came at me with open arms and shit, and I just felt the knife coming. So I was just like, just give me the attack. Just give it to me. He was like, nah, man. I honestly just miss talking to you. Every time I talk to you, it's always a laugh or this and that. I'm like, damn. In my heart, I was a little hurt by it, because I attacked him a little bit pre-attack, but then at the same time, it's Pucho, so it's okay.
You are hurt by your own actions. Your heart hurt from your own actions, just to be clear.
But Pucho's got thick skin, so if anybody else, they would have been crying on the floor like fucking babies.
I think your heart should hurt from your own actions. Like, that was strong. Tony didn't apologize, though, so it's a little weak on his part, but he did right now say that his actions hurt him, which means that he reflected on his behavior. He felt it was so wrong that he hurt his own feelings, you know? So yeah, I appreciate that. I'm glad that you were in pain about it, because it was a shitty thing to do.
I'm glad you accept my apology.
Non-apology, yeah.
That's my form of apology, that I reflected on my wrongdoings. Thank you.
This should have been covered in our apology episode.
But other than that, Pucho, yeah. So other than the staycation, you ain't do nothing else?
All right. I forgot to bring this up last week. All right. But I've ascended, all right? I'm pretty much the king of this bitch now, okay? I don't really have to wipe my ass anymore. All right.
Oh, that's right.
You guys are beneath me. I'm at the bottom of the pod, but I'm on top in my heart, okay? I don't deal in shit anymore. I mean, I still wipe my daughter's ass. She gets a little older, I'll be done with this shit, okay? I was on double shit duty, now I'm on single shit duty. I purchased and installed a bidet. And I got like a nice one for the $50. Took me 30 minutes to install. Boom. Full on jet streams, in-home enemas at any time. Just fucking hosing all that shit out of my ass. I don't gotta wipe nothing no more. Now I do have to dry because there's a lot of water back there. It'd be dripping and shit. Sometimes, water, it gets on the back of my sack and stuff. So, I gotta come in there, dry it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't wipe shit no more, okay? I'm done. I'm done dealing in shit, okay? And it's fantastic.
Water...
Is it basically like Poseidon's Kiss? Is it like a full-on, like it's a Poseidon's like splash party or something? How does that work? Because we were just talking about how much we all hate the Poseidon's Kiss when you're taking a dump. So like, why is the bidet the good version of that?
All right. So the Poseidon's Kiss is bad because the water that's hitting you is piss and shit water. It's coming back to attack you. That's what I find disgusting about that. This water's coming straight out the pipe. This is clean tap water coming right up in my ass, all right? It's coming right in and hard, a little too hard. I'm only jacking this at half force. If you're going full force, my asshole cannot withstand that type of
Doughboy might need full force.
Doughy might need full force.
There's a lot of range to cover back there.
He could make more of a mess with full force.
You can make a lot of mess. I'm a big dude, so it's not a lot of mess. But my wife is saying, she's used it a couple times, and she's littler than me. And she's saying, she jacks it up a little too hard. You get a little bit of water splatter outside the toilet. But I haven't had that, because my ass covers the whole entire hole. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big dude, right? So I'm sure Doughy can manage full force without making a mess. And yeah, the bidet, the one I got is fire. I don't even know the name brand, but shout out to them. They got two things, one for the butt, one for your vagina. So, you could just, you don't even got to wipe your urine anymore. Boom, just wash it away. And it's fantastic. I don't deal in shit. I don't got to deal. You know what I was sick of? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it feels like there's like a crayon or a marker back there. Sometimes you just wipe and wipe and wipe and wipe and wipe, and it's an endless amount of shit, right? And that's where the wet wipes came in. That's when, to some of y'all might be gross. I think it's cleaner. Sometimes if, you just got to take a little water, soap, get back there, wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? You can't be walking the streets with a shitty ass. The bidet fixes that. It's literally just rinsing your whole asshole out. I don't got shit in my ass. It's gone. I'm done with it. It's a until I go elsewhere, I'm gonna have to deal in the peasantry that you guys live in. But for now, in the comfort of my home, supreme ass. Okay, clean.
You know what? You know what, Pucho? In the interest of the podcast, I have just added a bidet to my Amazon cart. Because I feel like if anyone on the podcast needs to send with you, I feel like it's your other anchor down here on the bottom. So I'll get on this train with you.
I love it. So the bottom dudes are really going to be on top.
Mm-hmm.
These top guys, they're not gonna.
Figure this out. In the podcast fashion, we have to one up them and actually grab a toilet that actually has it installed.
Yeah.
To really ascend the ascenders.
The Ascension. I'm going to have multiple levels of, and I'm going to make sure.
I'm going to have LEDs. I'm not just going to be a party while they cleans my ass.
The pulsating. Right up all. And I will have no water in the back of my sack.
Make sure that there's a Bluetooth speaker on that thing too, so Doughy can't go and steal the Bluetooth speaker and run to the bathroom with it.
That's what's a bit of a problem.
It's always going to happen. It's my speaker.
It was my speaker. You took it.
It was not your speaker. What the fuck?
Speaker.
We were, bro.
What the fuck?
So to go back in time in that pod, this man steals my speaker from our party that we're having in the Airbnb. just so he can have it
with
for
music
the shower.
going.
It was still going, and all you hear it's just disappearing in the back. And we're like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yo, you really locked the door and took the speaker?" So I started playing all types of music that he would not like.
He was
Who
mad.
does that shit? Who does that shit?
He got mad at us. He came out of the shower and his first words were, "You guys are assholes, man." and he couldn't see the fact that he just like ruined our fun by taking our music away. It's gold. You can't write this stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is just stuff that has to happen.
Definitely can't write it.
So yeah, my motivations in getting the bidet, just to go back to my butthole, because it's more important. I spent 2 fantastic weeks in Japan, and every single toilet I went to in Japan was a Toto or however they say is a name brand toilet that has like this built-in bidet. And though you're right, no water on my sack. They have like an aiming technology. I think it finds your butthole and it always just hits the mark. It's insane. This, I gotta kind of like, I'm kind of like, you gotta hit them angles a little bit. So just make sure you're hitting in all them nooks and crannies, trying to get all the shit out. But in Japan, you just sit there and just clean, it just direct to your butthole, shots.
Yo.
Wow. Shows intense. And then it deodorizes the water. Some of them toilets, you'd walk in the room, it's pitch black in the room, right? You haven't turned the light on. It senses that someone entered the room, and boom, the toilet seat will light up. It had a LED light inside, and the shit will just open. You don't even have to touch the toilet. Then you sit on there. It deodorizes the water so that when the shit goes in, it doesn't stink. And some of them were equipped with heaters. So then once the seat would be heated, so you don't have to deal in a cold toilet seat. And they would have an air dryer. So after it squirt your ass, it would shoot warm air into your asshole. Some of them were way too hot. Like I was like, like it kind of burned me a little bit, but it was shooting direct air to dry your ass. So even then, sometimes I just used to hit a squirt, wash my whole ass out, hit a little warm air and just get up and walk away with just a clean, dry ass.
You never did a check though?
Yeah, I always do a check because I don't trust anything, dude. You know me. I don't trust anything. So I do one swipe. No shit. I haven't failed yet. So
there you go, though. That's our one up of the one up right there.
Yeah. I looked into these Toto toilets. They are pricey. If you go on their website, the prices range from like $600 up to, I'm not fucking kidding, a toilet that costs, I think, $32,000 fucking dollars. So it's got all the bells and whistles. All right, you use the shit every day. You shit on it every day. You sit on it if it's me, sometimes I sit on this thing. I've read entire novels on the toilet, okay?
In one go?
All 5 Game of Thrones books on the toilet.
In one go.
No. You're out of your mind. But, I just got into the habit of reading on the toilet. And then it was just like maybe I'll take a shit in 15 minutes. And I'll just sit on the toilet and just enjoy a nice novel. And then if it came, it came. And if not, I got a nice little break from whatever I was doing.
You've got a kid, so I've heard that's a little bit more of a common thing. It's like your bathroom time becomes like way more precious because that's you time. That's just like your dedicated no kid time.
But
makes sense.
I think it's good though for that. I haven't had that problem, thank God. So like I'm loving my kid. And I've also wait till that kid's a toddler and you get them little fingers under the door while you're trying to take a dump.
Yep.
I'll step on it. Wow. Teach them that you shouldn't do that. You're gonna get hurt. That's beast. Jokes. It's all jokes, people. All jokes. All jokes.
It's like having a cat. I know that Doughy's cat goes and puts that little paw under the door whenever he's in a different room.
Yeah, she doesn't. She has separation anxiety.
Yeah, both my wife and my kid are clingy. So before I had a kid, I'd be taking a shit, and my wife always has a question to ask while I'm on the toilet. And then occasionally I'll just be on the toilet, and then I'll look over, and I just see toes through the fucking door. So she'll put her foot under, so that she's notifying me that she's there. It's like, dude,
you know what you should do? Have a little squirt gun there, and just wait till her toes are there. Just whop whop. She would stop doing that.
He doesn't need a squirt gun. He's got a bidet now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when I installed the bidet, I actually FaceTimed these guys. And I was like, dude, I want you guys to see the force. And I turned it on and I let it squirt out of the toilet. And it got maybe 10 feet into the air at
Holy
full
shit.
force. No, the angle didn't dip. It was still like strong, crashed into my wall. I was like, all right, I got to mop some water now, but it was worth, showing these guys, that's the force.
Yeah, there's a lot of there was a lot of force.
Clean.
That's crazy.
A lot of force on that shit. Shit was ridiculous.
And I'm medium handy, all right? My dad is a real handy guy. I was the handy man who would hand him things, but I picked up some tricks and stuff like that. But I've never dealt in toilets or plumbing or plumbing and plumbing related industries and it took me 30 minutes. It was just like turn off the water, move this thing, connect this T thing, connect. Yeah, so it's doable. $50, decent bidet, install it on your toilet. Oh, yeah, I recommend it.
We should post a link in the description on YouTube so people can change their life.
No.
So that way no one has to be a peasant anymore, Pooch.
No.
Everybody can be, ascended.
Facts. I'm bringing the major keys. Bringing the major keys to the pod. All right.
How was your weekend though? Other than this butt talk that we're doing right now, how was your shit going?
It's great. I
Okay.
Not much. Yeah.
I thought it was over. I was about to cut you and go straight to my
Yeah. I don't have much to say. My week's been good though. Like it's just chilling.
Is there any cycling?
Cycling's been good. It's been all right. It's nice weather outside, so cycling's been good. I almost got hit a few times, but I'll be okay.
That makes it good.
How did you close calls? How did you almost get hit? Explain us how.
I was in the next lane, and there's no bike lane in this place, so I was in the lane with the cars. The car didn't see me. Tried to turn into my lane, saw me at the last second, and then turned back. But if he didn't see me, I would have been like over his hood 25, 26 miles an hour, something like that, 30 miles an hour.
So you were in a non-bike lane. So you were in his lane.
No, I was in my own lane.
He changed lanes into Doughy's lane.
He came into my lane. He didn't see me.
Which is a car lane, right? Not a bike lane.
It's not a car lane.
Right. I'm glad you didn't get hit.
Me too.
Because that would really suck to try to find you a replacement for you for about a month or two. It would have really sucked. I would have had tryouts and interviews and stuff.
I'm glad in this alternate reality, Doughy survives. He'll be back in a month and a half or so. I'm glad you didn't kill him off, No,
I don't want Doughboy to die. Someone's got to take the punches
come
here.
Back with the crutches.
Okay, here's a question. And this is a question for our viewers and also Mateo because he missed out on this. But this past Doughy has recently said he's going to come visit us in Florida, right? He's going to come down to Florida, hang out with the guys, right?
Real quick.
Doughy, I'm going to tell you exactly as it was stated.
No, I know. I just want to tell all the listeners, I love everybody in this podcast. That's all. Go ahead. Disclaimer.
Oh my God. That disclaimer to start before you cut off to make that disclaimer.
It's not that bad. But
could be.
All right. So in this conversation, right, Doughy's like, yo, I'm going to come down, blah, blah, blah. Yo, I got my driver's license now, right? Because, Doughy's been living in New York City for like the last decade or so. You don't need a car. My uncle's lived in New York City for his whole life. Dude doesn't drive. Like, you can ride the trains, the buses, biking, walking, all these types of things. Anyhow, he's coming down to Florida. He's got his driver's license now. He's like, I'm gonna rent the car. I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be whipping. I'm gonna be driving around, right? So Tony's first remark is, "Oh, you're gonna be driving out here?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be driving, man. I got my driver's license." All right, man. I hope you don't get into a terrible car accident. Now the question is, do you think that's a normal expression of worry for a friend, or is there like some underlying judgments or like underlying malice or something? I don't know. I found it kind of interesting. I confronted Tony about it. Tony argued to the T that he's totally right. He didn't do anything wrong. And I'm just curious what other people think because I found it kind of weird.
To go back to our superstition conversation, some people believe that by saying things and putting them out into the universe, you give them legs, like you give them life. So, by the very nature of saying, I hope this doesn't happen to you, there's some part of Tony that wanted that to happen to him.
So, Your Honor and Judge, whatever. In my defense, I was simply saying that Doughboy is not a driver, right? He's got his driver license, but he does not drive ever. He's probably driven one time in his whole fucking life, right? You're coming to Florida where no one knows how to drive. Everybody is an asshole. Everybody, right? They don't let you cut over the signals. They don't give a damn about the signals. They, you know what I mean? So I told Doughboy, just showing love and blessings and trying to just make sure he's going to be good. I was like, yo, I hope you don't get in a terrible accident because it's crazy out here and you're not a very skilled driver yet. You're still a newbie at this. They took it as in like, oh my God, there's a better way to say it. There is a better way to say it. Like, yo, be careful out here with people driving because da-da-da. No, fuck that. In Tony's fashion, I'm going to just say what could happen to get you on, you know, stay frosty, keep your head on a swivel, just pay attention because shit can go down real quick out here in Florida or anywhere for that matter. That's it. Just showing love. And these guys were like, Doughboy especially, oh, why do you wish that evil on me?
No, I said, why would you say something like that?
Just to tell
like,
you,
why
like,
would you say that?
It's not wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong.
I'm gonna hit up the general text every morning with, "Hey Tony, have a good day. I hope you don't die in a terrible car accident."
And second of all, I would like to dismiss the fact that yes, I probably I don't got as much driving experience as you guys. I've driven places. I've driven through states, stuff like that. I've had several times where I drove places, and I've gotten places safe. I am kind of new on the driving though, so I will try to be careful.
Just be careful.
I'll be careful. Yeah, I'll be careful.
In Tony's defense, Florida is a fucking wild place. When I've been with y'all in the car down in Florida, speed limits are just like suggestions out there, huh? Like they don't actually matter.
Nah, you get a whole lot of old people that drive like 20 under, and everybody else is just going as fast as they can. And it's like a little like, oh,
Bro,
all right.
It is terrible in Florida for drivers. 100%. That might be a whole segment on this pod one day because I can get real depth with different race and class of citizens and their driving abilities and what they always do. Oh yeah, I have a list of certain people.
Cut the feed.
Age.
Cut the feed.
The fuck? Oh, Mateo, how have you been, Mateo? How have you been, Mateo?
Telling you.
I've been doing all right. This is a hungover edition of the One Up podcast for me. Because, yeah, man, like I didn't have shit to do yesterday, so I just went down to the bar and I stayed there for the girls' entire shift. We talked from start to finish. I took over the jukebox. Me and her were like, me and this bartender, we're just passing my phone back and forth, and we're playing nothing but like 90s rock, butt rock, as she referred to it. Because you know, all those rock stations, they always have that tagline. They're like, "This is 101.5. We play nothing but rock." So she refers to it as butt rock.
I see. That's interesting.
That's funny.
So yeah. I'm hungover. I had just a few too many drinks last night. Walked home wobbly.
Were you trying to court? Were you trying to court this bartender?
No, not at all, dude. I don't try to date bartenders. That's a bad call.
Good move.
You don't want to mess up the situation of where you go to drink. Like that's a rookie mistake. I'm a seasoned drinker at this point.
I agree.
What do you agree with?
No, don't date bartenders.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't say don't date bartenders. I just mean don't date a bartender where you drink at.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like,
oh, okay.
Like you can date anybody and bang anybody, right? Just
bang?
not
Bang.
I was trying to be
Do people say
PG-13.
bang?
I was trying to do PG-13. I didn't want to say
Bang
fuck.
whoever you want.
I didn't want to
Bang.
say fuck.
I want to bang.
I didn't
Let's
want to
put
say
on some
fuck.
butt rock while we bang.
Bang, 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 bang.
It's
It's another one. Tony's a fucking alien. I'm so convinced.
I got really drunk this week in the middle of the week on Wednesday. I
Oh,
was
that's always
coming home.
awkward.
I was coming home. I was riding my bike, and my friend Jesus, friend of the pod,
Shout out to Zeus.
topic contributor.
Topic contributor. He contributes some topics.
He contributes to the show. He calls me while I'm on my bike. I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "I'm at the bar across the street from your house. When you get home, meet me here." I was
shit.
like, "Okay, I guess my hand is forced." I'm like, I can't leave him there by himself. So when I go there, he's there already a few drinks in. I catch up to him. Before we know it, I've had like 4 IPAs, but like there's like the small beers at this place, and then there's the big beers. And like I had 4 of the big IPA beers, and I was pretty hammered. And then the when I closed out, the bartender passed me a fat shot of Tullamore Dew.
Ooh.
And after that, I do not really remember much after that. And I remember going to McDonald's, and then I remember waddling home.
Yeah, I saw the IG. That is a fact. The man was waddling like a penguin. Happy feet ass dough. That's what the fuck.
People told me.
I
wish I
night,
saw it.
my night last night reminded me of some of those New York nights because I was just wobbling down my way down the street back to my little condo.
Oh,
You said you
your
walked home too, so yeah.
your bar's walking distance from your house, Mateo?
Yeah, I got one that's
fire.
It's like half a mile away. It's not far.
It's fire.
He lives in Austin, dude.
You
The
said-
day I met Mateo till now, he's lived in 4 different places.
Oh, that's
And
right.
he's always had a bar within walking distance. He's always like,
No.
yeah, I walked to the bar, and I'm
Not that
I'm
one
always
bar.
fucking jealous
Not
about
that
it.
one.
It's a requirement, dude. That's a thing I keep in mind when I move in places.
When we went over there for vacation, that bar wasn't walking distance. There was no walking distance bar at that point.
There was, but man, that bar sucked. The last time y'all
Oh,
visited.
that's why you didn't show us that? Okay.
Yeah, there was a bar that was in walking distance, but that bar was garbage.
To this day.
But if you push yourself a little bit, you go in New York mode. There was a bar I liked in walking distance, but it was, you're talking a mile and a half down the road,
Nah.
2 miles down the road. It's New York walking distance rather than Austin walking
Yeah,
distance.
to all the viewers, there's a difference in walking. You want to walk around the block in New York? That's fine. You want to walk around the block in Florida or Texas? No, drive. That's like a good 10-minute drive, pretty much.
Mhm.
That's why New York is so good sometimes, other than other things that New York is good about. But like, it's just, you can just walk to something so quick and build a relationship with people like Doughboy does. And bro, it's like a little second family. Like you probably see those people more than you see your actual family sometimes. So it's just like work. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's a beautiful thing. But I was going to say, Mateo, I do miss that breakfast spot in fucking Texas, bro. That one with the little egg burritos with the queso. Oh my God.
Yo, that place was fire.
I'm going to be jealous. I'm going to be jealous of Doughboy.
The horchata.
Or the chata, bro. Don't.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh man, that would be good today.
The potatoes with the eggs and the sausage and the beef.
And they were like
and
$1,
the pork.
right? Some crazy price.
It's super
It
cheap,
was-
dude.
It was like build your own something. Breakfast burrito, some
It's
shit
a
like that.
Fat man paradise, bro.
Facts.
Love that shit.
Wait,
Breakfast
so Doughty's
tacos
just,
are my favorite breakfast. to this
Doughty's
day.
just doing the rounds, huh? Because he's coming down to Austin here in like 2 weeks.
I'm doing the rounds. So I'm gonna be going on vacation 3 times. I'm gonna come back, have a week without vacation. The next week I'm going back on vacation. I'm gonna come back for a week, don't have vacation. Next week going on to see my nephew in Fort Myers. That's
Okay,
gonna
so-
be fun too.
So you're gonna chill like in Palm Beach. You're gonna chill in Fort Myers, and you're gonna chill in Austin. Those are
Austin.
the 3 vacations. You're gonna spend a week in Fort Myers.
No, just a weekend. All these are
Oh.
Friday to Monday. All of them
Oh.
are Friday to Monday. Yeah.
I mean, nervous.
Oh man, it's gonna be weird, Booch. You're gonna betray me down here. If we're doing a 3-camera pod, you're gonna join him up top.
We'll
No.
figure it out.
If Doughy's in Austin, like, and we're doing just a single camera, we'll have to figure this out. It's
Yeah,
gonna-
that's the same thing for me because when he's over here, he's gonna be here in here with me. So it's gonna be we got to figure out that camera for sure. But
I'm gonna go down there to kick it with Doe too.
down
I
here,
don't-
you should.
Yeah, I don't think
so
I
there'll
don't think
be
we're
only
gonna
2 cameras or no recordings.
I don't.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
don't-
go.
I
We gotta
don't
go
know
to
if we're gonna record.
Flanagan's.
I'm
We gotta go to
yo,
Flanagan's.
I'm so down to go to Flanagan's, especially if they got the whole drinks and the wings and all that shit. My only problem is that like I'd be feeling bad, you know what I'm saying? Because like if I go out, that means Lisi's got to stay home, unless somebody's gonna babysit our kid, which is something that we've never done before. So maybe, Lisi, maybe we'll do this, Lisi. Okay, maybe we'll have someone babysit our kid for the first time.
Wait,
okay?
you never had someone babysit
Wait.
your kid?
Nah, we take
It's
care of our own child.
It's a big step, dude.
It's gonna be
a hu-
hard.
it-
That's
that shit is a huge step for people. Do I need to fly down to Florida too? Do I just need to go and run down the road?
Yo,
That's-
if it's gonna happen, I'm gonna have to get an Airbnb.
We can split that shit.
That's
Just
a quick.
saying.
That's a quick trip.
This is a brand new development.
I have to invite Jesus now.
Well,
Again,
I mean, if
yeah.
it becomes a thing, of
We'll,
course.
we'll figure this out.
Off
This is a
air.
conversation. Let's put a pin right in this conversation.
That'd be lit.
How are you doing, Tony? My good friend Tony, the father. He's the father this year. You could call him the father of this year, the father of the year, right?
Some might say I might be the godfather and father.
You're a
I don't think
godfather now.
Godfather. I don't think it tracks.
I'm trying to do with the movie, The Godfather. You know,
Mm,
Corleone.
calm down, hot pie.
If you had a daughter,
Good one.
then you could be the Godfather.
Oh,
See,
so Pucho's twisting his shit for his benefits. That's
I
bad.
could be the Godfather. Maybe if Luca Brasi comes to visit me on the day of my daughter's wedding, maybe I could say I'm a Godfather at that point. You know?
Damn, Luca Brasi's gonna have to show up. But no, I'm good, man. Obviously, you see, I got little man here today, sleeping.
Sleepy.
Luca chilling.
Luca always chilling out here, chilling
Luca
with the
Brasi.
boys. But it's been good, man. Like it's every day is a new thing with this guy, you know. Like me and the wife look at him while we're in bed sometimes and just be like, "Yo, this is real. This is our human. Like what the, you know what I mean? Like, damn, we made this. Like." And it's just it's an amazing experience, man. You know, like I wouldn't trade it for the world. You know what I mean? Like you try to figure out everything for him. You know what I mean? Like he cries or whatever, and it's just like, why are you crying? Tell me why you're crying. You just got fed. You got a fresh diaper. You got new clothes. Why are you crying? And it just be like, because I just want you to hold me. Like, all right, cool. And you know, he had his first explosion though. I didn't say that last week on the pod, but he had his first explosion, and you know what I told what I told myself? I was like, this boy loves me. You know why I said it? Because he did it to his mom, not to me. Yo, this man single-handedly pissed on his mother, his grandmother, and had an explosion with both of them. Me, zero incidents. It's because I know when this man is going to pee when you change his diaper. There's a sign. Keep it PG as possible, but it just goes like that. That's the sign.
When it does that, you just flip the diaper up and you just cover it real quick. Like,
when that thing's a flying, you go hiding. You know, sorry. You go hiding. You know what I mean? I'm trying to teach them that because they don't have that. They don't have these things that we have, us men, or people, this penis that we have. So I try to teach them, and and it's a joke. They're gonna watch this and probably be like, "What an asshole!" Like that, but whatever. It's fun, bro. It's fun being a dad. Yeah, the sleep's whatever, but fuck sleep. You just get it when you die, type shit, I guess. But oh yeah, man. I just can't wait for him to talk to me and control his facial expressions better. Like smile when I talk to him or whatever. But yeah, man, this kid is amazing. I'm hoping he keeps his gray eyes. They're still gray right now. I'm hoping he keeps it 6 months later, a year, whatever they change or they're supposed to change. But as of right now, I think he's gonna have colored eyes, and that's gonna be dope. A little Mexican, Puerto Rican, Irish baby, nice tan, blonde, brown hair with gray eyes. Lady killer.
Why do
Yeah, dude,
why do dark skinned dudes love like blonde hair and like Caucasian features on kids so much?
No, I don't.
Like,
That's what he has. That's I want him to
oh,
be a
okay.
nice dark tan boy like daddy, but that's just where he is right now.
Okay, that's fair. I've got like cousins and things, and like that's their like that's all the shit they talk about. It's just like how much more appealing those features are. And
It's
feels
not. I
interesting to
mean,
me.
it is and it's not. I'm not trying to say nothing negative about people who have those features. I'm just
Yeah.
saying he just looks so much like his mom. He has her hair color, the colored eyes, and the frail whatever skin complexion.
Mhm.
All he has for me right now is probably the height and the nose. But I'm assuming
And the beard too,
He
right?
has-
You shave that boy
oh.
daily.
Yeah,
He
he
has
told
a
me
beard.
yesterday that his son has a beard.
Has a
What
beard.
the fuck?
It's funny you bring it up. You must have saw the beard when he lifted Luke up earlier. 'Cause
I
he
wish
told
I
me,
could
yeah,
show
but
you.
He has a beard.
He has all his hairs on his face is light colored, like almost like invisible blonde color. So, but if you got a nice good light glimmer, a man's got a beard.
Glimmer.
Babies are weird though, man. I had a niece that she was born and she looked like a werewolf because she had hair all the way down her like shoulders.
Oh, was it a birthmark? That usually
Uh-uh.
happens with a birthmark. No,
No,
Yeah,
she
it's
just had hair all the way down her shoulders, then it fell out eventually. And she was, not a werewolf baby anymore. But yeah, babies are weird.
thank
These
God
hormones,
you
they
would
do
have
weird
had
things to them in the womb.
It's
you
the
would have
prequel to Teen Wolf. It's the baby wolf.
yeah, you would have
Fuck.
definitely had to give her that silver bullet.
Oh, why would you
Whoa.
kill her?
She's a
Why
werewolf.
would-
Werewolves' lives matter too, man. They can
Mhm.
be. They ain't hurting nobody.
Facts.
In the
Chill,
alternate
chill.
universe, all you guys sound like werewolves. I would have shot all of y'all with a silver
Wow.
bullet.
We've already covered this. Tony's the one in this group that's lying about that zombie bite. Tony's covering that shit up the entire time.
waiting for y'all demise or my demise.
So, I guess to piggyback off Mateo's question, I also find that question interesting, and I have some of those beliefs I think in kind of ingrained in me. Like my grandmother would be like, "Oh, how beautiful this child is! Like, oh, look how fair skinned this kid is." Like that was like a mark of beauty to my grandmother, right?
That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, or oh, look how blonde they are. It's a bizarre. I don't know what the fuck it is, to be honest. It feels like a imposed beliefs that like a bunch of brown people have. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, my daughter is like right now she's almost like my skin color, and she still has like silver eyes pretty much, right? I think that's cool as shit because to me it's like very unique. Like it's not common that you see people that have dark skin with light eyes. It's like a like an interesting blend. Like I think it's cool. So that's something that I desired when she was born and she had silver like gray eyes when she was born. I was like, man, I really hope she keeps these light eyes because like it seems cool to me. Like it'd be a unique thing to have or whatever.
Mhm.
And that's sort of like where I was coming from it, right? But some of it could be like some ingrained kind of weird, like white features are best kind of thing that have been like trained into me, like from a young age. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
it's hard to know what your own, like I guess
Biases.
I don't know what the word is, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like a bias, but yeah, like I've heard similar things from a lot of my fellow minorities and brown people. So I was just curious to dig into it a little bit because like it's interesting.
It's funny too because there's rarity in colored eyes, right? They said the rarest one is green. Like a 0.01% of people have green colored eyes. Doughboy, you have light eyes, right?
It's green eyes.
He has green eyes?
Yes.
Have you never stared into his eyes?
Yeah, I don't
It's
really
like listening to the Beatles for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Doughboy, I didn't know that your eyes were green. That's dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's actually pretty fucking dope.
Yeah. Hazel green.
Because I Googled some of this, right? Since my son has gray eyes, that's also another rare colored eyes for people to keep. And they're saying gray eyes are most common in Northern and Eastern Europe. And they're saying that the gray eyes have less I forgot what it said. Something that blue eye babies can get as well. So I don't know. Maybe this kid's ancestry bloodline is from the true north, as Everett would say. You know, this might be a Stark baby here. We don't know.
What is the most common eye color on planet Husk though? Like
Dirty brown. Dirty brown. I got dirty brown.
But what's the connotation for dirty? Why'd you have to say dirty brown?
That's what I was
It's
talking
the
about.
color of the poop I don't wipe no more. You know, I just wash it out. All right. I got some baby brown. Like my eyes are a little bit light, but they're brown. All right.
I remember one of my first arguments in elementary school. I was furious because this teacher told me, we were doing this thing. You had to like write down your eye color, and this teacher told me that my eyes were not black, they were brown, and I was fucking furious about it. I was real mad. I was like, I got black eyes. What could I look in the mirror? I see black. What do you see? And she was like, your eyes are brown. I was real mad. I was big mad about it.
Was that
black
like
eyes.
Was that like a colorblind thing or?
Nah, it could be. I don't know how early colorblindness manifests, but in my eyes were not brown. They were black.
I guess, yeah, because most of it is black.
You gotta be careful, though. You might have offended Mateo. I think.
Damn.
The proper term is a vision colored impaired or something along those lines.
Oh, okay. Your vision impairment.
Does it count as a full on disability? I know that they have like the options now in games. Like Borderlands is great about that. They had like 5 different options, I think, for like what kind of color blindness are you?
I'm not gonna lie. In honor of Mateo, I've changed my Call of Duty Warzone visual to be a colorblind setting.
Cool. Yeah,
I don't appreciate that at all, Tony, because that game is garbage, and I don't know why you waste your time playing that garbage game.
There's no other shooter games that I like or appreciate.
Dude, just go back and play Battlefield 2142. It's the best game in the Battlefield series.
I don't know, man. I think Battlefield 4 takes that cake, even though that was a good one. But Battlefield 4 kind of really, and then Bad Company 2.
Battlefield 2 is where I really like. Battlefield 2 was so good. Wait, Battlefield 1 was out for so long and they came out with so many DLCs for Battlefield 1 that they started making mods, like modern mods. And then Battlefield 2 came out and it was modern. It's one of the best things in the world.
Before we go into the Battlefield talk, right? Just to go back into the eye colors. The reason why people have darker eye colors is because I would have mispronounced this word, but it's melanin. Melanin, thank you. And when you have too much of it, you'll have darker eyes. When you have less of it, you'll get lighter color eyes. Green eyes are the rarest, but they said that the gray eyes are even rarer. Like those are like rare. Like
first edition
green
Charizards.
Eyes are the rarest, but gray eyes are even rarer.
Yeah, that's what Google says right here. I can fucking.
It sounds like gray eyes are the rarest.
No, they're saying that green eyes is the rarest, but there are some people who have. It's so less that people have gray eyes, and I swear to you, this is what it says right here. That it's so less that people have gray eyes that it's a myth. It's a myth, but green eyes are the rarest because that can happen more often than what gray eyes is. But if you got gray eyes, you're like a fucking Goku. You're fucking above.
So are they saying that gray eyes aren't real?
No, they're saying that it's so fucking rare that the fact that somebody might have it might be a myth. Like it's not even a real thing. Like that's what they're saying.
What? Why does Goku get more powerful when he gets more white? He powers up, becomes Super Saiyan. He gets super blonde. His eyes change colors.
Yo, that shit goes back in the days. This whole light colors, fair skin shit. This is years.
I mean,
of,
Supersonic turns blonde too.
Supersonic does turn blonde. The
He
Supersonic is
does.
Goku though, because I always felt like he was just Goku, and I never collected all those Chaos Emeralds.
I always get them all. I don't know. I only did Supersonic in 2 though. I'm lying that I always get them all.
Does Knuckles have a Supersonic mode?
No,
You could play with him
think
in
it's
Sonic
like
3, I think.
isn't it
Or
rage
Sonic and
mode?
Knuckles.
Yeah, you could put that the game on top of the game. I think you could play with it all the way back in the first Sonic if you wanted to.
Doesn't
I
he?
remember.
Doesn't he go on like a rage mode where he gets just lightning red? I don't think that's a.
I don't remember.
Bugging?
I never got the Chaos Emeralds. I only ever saw Supersonic from YouTube videos. So
Well, to go back to Battlefield talk, have any of you guys seen the new Battlefield trailer?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm. Let's start off with the bottoms. Pucho, what do you feel, or how do you feel about the trailer that was released of the Battlefield 2042?
It's a waste of my time. It showed nothing. So I'm just waiting for other things to pique my interest. But the graphics are nice, and the little thing they were showing, but I don't know. It's just a pre-rendered video. It's not indicative of anything I'm gonna end up playing.
Okay, Mateo?
I think it's very indicative of what you're gonna end up playing.
no,
Hold on.
Go back and look at like the old school. You remember when the Witcher game came out and they just had that teaser and it was like him like reaching down and like touching the footsteps and like it was all this gorgeous, and that shit's in the game kinda. But it's nowhere near what it was in like the first little teaser trailer you got. Same shit with Battlefield, man. I don't know. It looks like more Battlefield. I didn't see anything super awesome. I stand by. I think that stupid little call out they did with that plane is fucking stupid. And I don't know why you got so hype about that. That fucking, he gets out of the plane and he shoots it with a bit. Fuck you, man. That's stupid as hell to put into your official teaser trailer.
To all of the Battlefield fans,
Go fuck yourselves.
I am sorry. I am sorry for the misguidance that this man Mateo is on right now. He obviously never done the jump out of the jet, rocket 360, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and then go back in your jet and carry on, because you know why? He's not skilled enough. And it's fine.
The Battlefield series, that this entire game is just, it's pushed out to my least favorite kind of gamers, is what it feels like.
How
like,
so?
It's pushed out to the kind of dudes that like Warzone and Fortnite and PUBG. They're not even doing a single player anymore. So like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna play the game. Battlefield tends to be better than Call of Duty for me. I like the controls a little bit more, but it seems like they're edging a little bit more towards the Call of Duty style shit, where it's like the guys that drink Surge and fucking Mountain Dew and Red Bull.
Yo, Battlefield not having a single player, I'm okay with. Battlefield, other than Bad Company,
I'm completely fine with that.
Other than Bad Company, I've never really give a fuck about the Battlefield storyline. Like
And
Battlefield 4
Company
storyline,
was
I
kinda
beat it.
bad too.
Yeah, I beat it, and I was like, okay, well, whatever. Time to get into fucking the nuts and grind of multiplayer. Like that Battlefield, like those shooter games don't really need a campaign. Like Call of Duty has it because it has a storyline, like Soap and all them, like Modern Warfare one. Yeah, I get that. But yo, people only like go back and see. There's got to be some type of weird statistic on like people playing a campaign on shooter games. A lot of people probably don't finish it, or they don't even jump right into that. They just play the fucking multiplayer. So it's just like Battlefield not having, it's a plus, right? There's pros and cons to everything, but Battlefield not having a campaign means they're focused more on multiplayer, and the multiplayer will be probably good on day one release and won't have too many issues with bugs and shit. This is me knocking on wood.
clip that. I want this game to come out like every other fucking game where it's lagging and you can't get into the fucking servers.
Oh, if
and I
you're
want
in
that
that
Tony
shit-
clip all over our social media when that
Clip
shit
it.
happens.
Clip that bitch. That was at 49:32. Clip that bitch.
I
I'm just telling
wish
you.
it's like Battlefield 3 when you whip out the submachine gun. If anybody fires this gun on the server, it mutes the game for everybody in the multiplayer match. Like that happened. Battlefield has been notorious for having the worst and stupidest bugs on their servers.
It definitely did have bugs. I
Battlefield 4 was like almost broken when it came out in the PS4, PS3 era.
You know what's crazy? I didn't really run into that many problems that people were running into. The only problems I would run into, I would throw a grenade and it would never leave my hand and I'll die. Or the jet in the air just hit something randomly.
Just a tiny little problem.
It's fucking
Minute.
sticky grenade. Somebody glued it to his hand. He like fucking threw it, and he's like, "What?"
Very minute things, you know what I mean? Or
forgot he did that Gorilla Glue hair challenge.
it was it's from Little Giants, right? Where the kid he keeps dropping the ball, so he puts the glue on his hands, he gets it stuck. That's fucking Tony over here before he goes and throws a grenade.
but no,
I am always impressed by Pucho's ability to reference the Little Giants movie.
shit is terrible, bro. It's so fucking terrible.
Is that a shtick? Is this a running gag?
But no, like the game is. I think the game's gonna be amazing. All the in the trailer, it didn't show no gameplay, but it showed the maps. Those are the maps that you're definitely gonna play, and I have a strong sense of. I have a strong feeling that sand map that we all saw, where they're flying the helicopters in between those city buildings, the tall tower buildings. That's going to be the map we'll be able to play early access, because I am getting the edition, like the hardened edition. I think I'm going to get the early access, and I'm going to get all the little side things and shit. Because I don't know, Battlefield's always been that one game where I buy the editions. I don't know why, because I'm a go hard Battle fan, and yeah, that the fact that they added some new shit, like they added the destructible buildings now. I'm glad they brought that back.
No. They brought it back.
I'm glad they brought that
add
back.
that.
No, they
took
added
some
it
shit
back.
away.
They
They took some shit away from y'all, and now they're giving it back to y'all, and y'all are over here praising it. Like,
no, yeah, because I don't know why they took it off, bro. That's what Battlefield was great for. Oh, we got campers, cool. Nothing this fucking tank can't handle. You know what I mean? I got fucking videos of me getting headshots with tanks 300 meters out through a fucking bedroom window. I showed Doughboy. Doughboy saw it. Bro, Battlefield is amazing. It's amazing.
The video
game.
was dedicated to me, okay?
Yeah, it was, because I was on Xbox at the time, so I was just all, you can't do this on PlayStation. Bye, Xbox.
He just said that he got a headshot with a tank.
It's a real fucking thing. I got it. Doughboy, am I lying? It said headshot 300 something meters away with a fucking tank through a window. Your boy's a fucking
So he doesn't want
unheard
to
of
say yes. He's
legend.
like, I don't
now
know.
is Tony gonna take credit for this as a show of his skill, or is he gonna own up to this just being random fucking happenstance? It led to him nailing this guy in the head.
There was a glint in the window. I knew he was there, and I aimed it, lined it
You
up.
aimed at his head.
No, I aimed at his.
These videos,
What happened? Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
the videos are on Facebook still. They pop up every year for me.
Just to remind the people that your boy is nasty. Your boy is nasty with the sticks. Pause. Like, bro, your boy. I'm an unheard of god in Battlefield. A lot of YouTubers and all that, they're good. Like Stone Mountain and all them. Like, I've watched a lot of their videos. The man's good and stuff. But if I would have been on YouTube back in the days, bro, the shit that I was pulling, unheard of, bro. Unheard of. Unheard of. And shout outs to all the medics. Shout outs to all the future blueberries. Pucho's one of them that will revive you, because that was the main problem in Battlefield 4. We have 60 fucking medics and everybody who's walking over dead bodies. Yo, bring these guys back to life. Bro, there was one run where Pucho revived like fucking 16 people within seconds.
You're about to see the Battlefield with zero medics, though, because they announced that there's going to be no class system in this game. So you're just gonna get
But
a bunch of
there is
dickheads running.
there is a revival system.
Oh, I know, but no one's gonna be playing with that kit.
Yeah, okay. The long live the medics clan will. That's us. We would definitely be having medics. Like medic classes are key. Sometimes if Pucho and Doughboy's medics, this is how it goes, right? I'm usually the assault, Pucho's the medic, and Doughboy's support in the classes. I don't like this is gonna be different, obviously, but that's how it usually goes. Or if shit's getting a little too crazy, I'll switch to medic. But Doughboy's got to make sure my he's my ammo boy. He needs to make sure my shit's on point because I'm out here trigger happy killing motherfuckers. And Pucho better be there to revive me because I'm always in action. And now that we're having this 6-man squad shit,
I think 6-man squad is fire, but I do want to go back to a few moments ago we were talking about, namely the new things or some of the changes that are coming. I do not like the exclusion of a campaign personally.
Why?
And I didn't really like the Bad Company campaign that much. I really actually enjoyed the Battlefield 5 and the Battlefield 1 campaigns. I thought they were really cool.
The Battlefield 1 campaigns were so good, dude.
Yeah, they were just little short, like, here is like an hour and a half of gameplay about this little area of the war encompassing like one particular side and kind of what they went through. And you got all these little views of World War I from a lot of different perspectives. I thought that was really cool, a very unique spin. Like I never played like a game that did something like that. It kind of felt like the beginning of like those Wild Arms games where they let you play like little stories of all the characters before they all meet up, and then you have like a full on like party for a JRPG or whatever. But so I'm a little bummed out that they're doing that, and I'm super fucking disappointed that they're even including a battle royale at all in this game.
Oh, are they for sure doing one?
Yes,
next year though.
I fucking despise these battle royale games. I think they're dog shit. They're not fun at all. And for some reason, everybody loves them. So I'm, whatever. I'm in the minority here. As usual, I have my cynical views and things like that. I don't like these battle royale games, and I feel like it's just gonna splinter the player base. You're gonna have a bunch of assholes in the battle royale modes, and then other people are gonna be trying to play like the traditional Battlefield game modes, and there's gonna be not that many people. And I think the game's going to kind of cannibalize itself.
I don't know. I think there's still going to be a ton of people that like to play that. Yeah, when it does come out, the Battle Royale mode, I'm definitely going to try it out. I mean, I want a Battle Royale mode that's a little bit realistic. Like Call of Duty is cool because I'm playing with a couple friends of mine and we're all, going home and trying to kill. But bro, a little bit of realistic, I just want buildings to collapse. Like, there's so many fucking campers on Call of Duties and shit. Like, yo, if I shoot you with a fucking RPG, I'm collapsing that fucking room and I'm busting in there and there's nowhere you can hide. Like, some realistic shit. Like, you know what I mean? But then again, I do like the way Battlefield has always done their game modes. I don't know how much, like, the Battle Royale and what was it, Battlefield 1?
Battlefield 5.
Well, it's called Battlefield 1, right? I know it's Battlefield 5.
No.
Or is it called Battlefield 5? Or was it
There's
called
Battlefield 5?
Or wasn't there? Which one was the old one?
Battlefield 1.
Yeah. Okay. So Battlefield 5.
The fifth Battlefield game was called Battlefield 1.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
The sixth Battlefield game was called Battlefield 5.
No, yeah, that's I'm just making it clear because I know what I'm saying.
BF5.
The
sixth game is the one that had the Battle Royale in it.
And I didn't really like it too much. Maybe it was because of the guns. Okay. Yeah, maybe because it was the guns or whatever, but I didn't really like it too much.
I think that they've shown they have the ability to put together some solid single player campaigns. And I'm with Pucho. The Battlefield 1 campaign was great. Might have helped because I played Valiant Hearts like at the same time that I was playing Battlefield 1. So like they kind of go together really, really well.
Good call out on the Valiant Hearts because I was just like, yeah, it's very unique. I don't really play any other games like that. And Valiant Hearts actually does that where they cover World War I and you swap characters and get to experience the war from different sides. You play some Germans, some Americans, some British. I thought it was really cool.
Honestly, I think the whole campaign was like a tutorial to play the game. That's how I felt about it because it was so short.
Really what about the part where you play as a pigeon? Was that a tutorial for the game?
Yes.
I like the Easter eggs too, though. Have you guys? I think we all have done almost all the Easter eggs. I know at least I have. And
Easter eggs?
yeah, like
Yeah, what are you
you
talking
had like the Megalodon on Peristel Storm or whatever. No,
Nope.
It's
I've never-
Tyrannosaurus Rex?
I've seen the Meg. I've seen the Meg.
have you seen the T-Rex one? There's like
No.
a dead goat in the middle of a field on the map. You go to it and you shoot it or something like that, and then you hear the roar of a T-Rex. Like, bro, there's a lot of weird. See, that's crazy. Like you guys never seen. You could look it up on YouTube. Like people's actually done it, but I'm more excited to just get done and delete Call of Duty. I want to delete that cancerous storage off my PS5 and download the bigger storage of Battlefield. Do you remember how much storage space Battlefield took with all the updates and shit? I'm hoping that they fixed it now, that it's not like fucking Call of Duty, but fuck it. Like, I can't wait to be out there and have another experience of me screaming the doughboy to get in the fucking car and then we blow up. I'm waiting for that experience because I'm going to get mad and I'm going to actually record it this time. Because, yeah.
Don't worry. It'll happen.
No, it's going to happen.
I got one more complaint about the Battlefield series that I got to get out. I got to get it out before the poison kills me. We already covered it. What the hell is wrong with them with the way they're naming their games? Why is this one Battlefield 2042? Why is it so important that this game takes place 100 years after? Why was that other one 2142? Like,
I think
stupid. It's completely stupid.
I think it really has to do with the new things they added to it. Like they added that Robo Dog. It's like a kill streak, or it's like one of the classes. I think it's a specialist class that has it, and it drops it. I don't know how to feel too much about it. I think it's kind of cool, but
why does? But it's set 21 years in the future. That's stupid.
I don't know. I really don't know who names it or where they get the idea to name it, but I believe it's going to tie in with the game. And I also do like that they brought back the time change throughout the game. I like that effect, day and night cycles, and that they have storms that will change the effect of a game. I think that was always amazing. Like in the middle, you're fucking battling on one point, and then a sandstorm comes in. Now you're visible as fuck, and now snipers can't really snipe, and it does change the atmosphere of games, and it's gonna create some amazing shit. Yeah. I hope they do bring back custom servers.
Yeah, it's a pretty unique thing. The time change and the storms and all that. It's almost never been seen before, except in like Sea of Thieves and the Red Dead Redemption Online, and I don't know. just named I don't know, man. Everything that they're debuting, it's shit that other games have already done. Like I don't think I've not seen anything from this game other than the player count that has me like super hyped about it.
Oh, that's another thing
now,
too.
At the same time, this game is going to be fine. Like it's going to be a solid game. Battlefield makes the EA makes good Battlefield games. The fucking Star Wars games were fucking great. So like, it's going to be a good game. I'm not shitting on it and saying it's going to be a bad game. I just don't think there's anything that impressive they fucking announced for this game so far that makes me want to like go and pre-purchase it right now or anything.
I also think it's cross-platform too. So that's going to be crazy. I
don't think it's going to be like, yes.
Overwatch is now cross-platform. Yeah.
Fucking lit. I don't know if it's yet, but it's going to be very soon.
Only for casual though. No competitive.
Yeah, because PC is a fucking advantage in Overwatch, bro. Have you seen those guys 360 and shit, bro? That shit's ridiculous. That's the thing I want to talk about too with crossplay. I wish there's a crossplay, the crossplay thing. They would do like no PC, just Xbox and PlayStation, or you can add PC and PS.
And Nintendo Switch.
Well, for Overwatch?
Yeah.
No, those poor Switch players.
Also, too, for the PS4 users.
They're superior, dude.
For the PS4 users, you guys will have regular 64 player size map on Battlefield, while the rest of us have 128.
I don't think it's going to be cross-play PS4 to PS5.
I don't think so either, because of the servers.
Yeah.
So hopefully Mateo has a PS5 by then. I don't see why not. But
I hate playing shooters on consoles so much.
Because I'm telling you now, I don't want to play with any PC people on Battlefield.
No?
I
thought you were a killer with them sticks. Isn't that what you said?
No, yeah, I don't want to play with PC people. Shit's ridiculous. But
Mateo was a PC person.
fuck
I am
you.
a computer.
Fuck Mateo. I said it.
He's politically correct.
Sometimes. Mostly.
But there is another game. Shout out to Battlefield and what they're doing. But there is one more game that us three guys here, not Mateo, but us three PS5 owners have been playing.
Rogue Legacy 2. It's coming out soon. No.
What a way to shit on it. Returnal, boys. Fucking Returnal.
I need to watch y'all play.
Yeah, I was streaming it the other day. Returnal is an amazing game. Man, I'm gonna let Pucho take control of this. Go ahead, Pucho. Go ahead. Talk.
Yeah,
about
man.
it.
I've been playing Returnal. It's awesome. I've been playing roguelike games for a long time. Like a lot. Like the last 11 years probably.
Explain
You
to the
put me
viewers.
onto my.
Explain to them
You put
what
me
Rogue
onto my
is.
first one.
Yeah, explain to them what the Rogue is.
Yeah. So it's this really stupid idea that like you basically start the game and you start with like nothing. You play, you pick up weapons, items, all this stuff. Your character gets better, and you might die. If you die, you lose everything. You go back to the beginning and you restart the game. And so on paper, it sounds terrible because you're like, well, who the fuck has time to restart a game every single time you lose? But it's almost like the old school arcade games in that like they're difficult and they have like challenges that keep coming up as you progress, and the games tend to be short, which is I think one of the downsides to Returnal is that the game's like a little too long in my opinion. So usually in like 45 minutes, especially like if you're really good, maybe 20 minutes in like a Binding of Isaac or something, you could like beat the game. And the whole point of the game is like there's all these things that make you keep replaying it because there's all these unlockables, all these items. Usually these games have a lot of endings. Like Isaac has like 25 different endings to unlock before you get like the true ending. So you got to beat the game that many times. And they're typically challenging. You'll end up playing like, the game, you'll probably die. You have to restart the run like 30, 40 times, before you ever get like your first win in a lot of these games if you don't have like a lot of experience with them. And this could be very frustrating for new players. But for me, I don't know. I like challenging games, right? Like I play all the Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne type of shit. And then of course I've played a lot of these rogue games like the Binding of Isaac or Rogue Legacy and things like that. So this game is right up my alley. This is probably going to be, it's probably the biggest rogue type of game at this point, just because like it has the backing of Sony. It's like
It's a AAA game.
It's AAA. It's one of the few actual console exclusives of this generation so far. Like this and Ratchet, I think, are the only like PS5 only games. Is Ratchet PS5 only? Does it come out on the PS4?
No, it's only PS5. Oh,
right. So things
so.
like that, I think are gonna kind of popularize the game because it's like what's available for that console. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm a lot of people love it and stuff like that. A lot of people fucking hate it.
Yeah,
because they didn't know what the fuck they were getting themselves into.
Yeah, I saw some Twitter posts about that game where someone was real pissed because like the game kept crashing on them while they were mid run. So they put an hour and 50 minutes in. And they're like this bullshit. I think they tagged Sony in this tweet.
You talking about me?
You talking about? Oh yeah, I was about to say he has to be talking about Pucho.
I was so fucking pissed, dude.
It was your first run, or it was your second run?
My second run. I beat the first boss, beat the second boss, got to the end, pretty much right at the third boss fight, and then walked into a room and the game just crashed. And I was so fucking pissed.
He tagged Sony and he tagged the developer in his tweet.
Like, somebody has to answer for this shit, okay? This is like...
He was asking to speak to a manager, is what he was doing.
Fucking Karen. No, that's what you was doing. Poor game. But that was his first crash. He had another crash, right? Or no, it wasn't a crash. It was your PlayStation shut off.
Yeah. I beat the fourth boss.
Spoilers.
I beat the fourth boss and I got like somewhere deep into like the fifth level, and then I was like, I gotta work tomorrow. It's like 1 a.m. I put my PlayStation in rest mode, which is a nice, nifty little feature. You put it in rest mode, you come back tomorrow, you turn your PlayStation on, and your game is right where you left it up, right where you left off. Except this time when I turned it on, it was like, oh, Sony has released a system software update, and your PlayStation restarted in the middle of the night. And then obviously I'm like, no. I went and started Returnal, and my run was gone, so I had to start over. Which is why I say it's one of the bigger downsides to this game. These runs are fucking long.
Yeah.
Like you can have a really good run, and if you're meticulous about everything, it'll take you like 2 hours to fight all 3 bosses in your run. And that's way too fucking long for these road games. Like most people don't have 2 hours to dedicate to a single sitting. And the reason why you need a single sitting is because, yeah, you put your shit in rest mode, it might turn off. Or maybe somebody else wants to play a game and you got to tell them, nah, you can't play a game because if you switch the game, I lose all my progress. And things like that. That other rogue-like games don't have this problem. Like Binding of Isaac auto-saves every single time you enter a room, which allows you to save scum like some people on this podcast have done to complete the game.
Fucking save scummers.
Yeah, Doughy saves scum the end, which is worth it. That guy, you take one hit, you lose the run. It's bullshit. You got to play perfect. That was the hardest.
That lost shit was terrible.
Oh, the loss. I said the end. Yeah. Yeah, that shit was terrible. And yeah, fucking a lot of these games have autosave features. So it's kind of shitty that this game that is it's got to be the best game I've played in terms of a rogue game. And the 4th boss, oh my God. It's the best boss fight that I've ever had in any game ever. It's just so fucking perfect. So given all these compliments, it's like, how can you not have an autosave? Like, are you that concerned that some people are going to save scum? Like, why do you care how people are going to play their $70 fucking game? Like, let them fucking play their game.
At least make it like in the settings where it enables it, where you can do auto saves every room and you can switch it off.
I'm gonna enable that shit.
But no, there's some people that are like purists. They want to beat the game and they want the difficulties of it. And like me, I'm having the trouble in the 6 world. So we won't spoil it for everybody. But it's just, it's difficult. And yesterday I ran into that problem. Somebody called me like, yo, we need a 4th for COD. Get on. I'm like, nah, man, I'm on this run right now. And I can't. He's like, what the fuck you mean run, bitch? You're jogging? No, I'm playing Returnal. And I'm explaining to him what Returnal is. He's like, that's a stupid ass game. You have one life to do everything? That's fucking stupid.
How surprising that a Call of Duty guy didn't understand different kinds of games. It's so fucking weird.
Nah,
man.
some of these guys only play like 1 or 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Call of Duty or 2K. Like that's it. Like
when I first started hanging out with Tony, that's the type of person he was.
Nah, I only play games that I liked. I don't play those RPG games. Like I never really liked those shits. I played Splinter Cell. I've played all types of games.
Damn, his favorite drink was Mountain Dew. Mm-hmm. That's the type of person he is.
Everything was extreme.
Like one way they could do this, right? Enter the Gungeon, all right? A game for all its faults. It has a save feature that is kind of an in-between. It's not quite an autosave. And if you don't do it in the right timing, you could lose your run anyways, which is shitty. But basically it allows you to go to a room and you like lock yourself in this chamber and it creates a save file. And when you reload that save file, you start there and the game then immediately deletes your save file. So there's really no way to like save scum. But God forbid you lost power mid-run and you didn't go and save, then you lost your run. So you're kind of still at those whims, but it allows you to at any moment be like, oh, I gotta go. I have a way to store my progress, which is I think a good middle ground if they're very concerned that people are going to try to save scum. I don't know. It's for me. It's kind of a shame because it's a very good game, very good, and some of the decisions that they made have made the game less accessible. It's already a genre that's not accessible to many people, and the fact that there's no type of way to step away for any reason is like it just makes the game like not enjoyable for your average gamer, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of we're talking about Returnal, right? The Rogue Legacy game or Rogue games, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, baby and stuff. But yeah, a lot of people don't understand that. Like I can't just leave the game. Like it literally, like, my runs are average 2 hours runs, and that's me just doing the Pucho thing where I'm going through everything, fighting unnecessary people because I can get one good gun, 2 consumables that are really good, and my health bar extended enough, and I feel like I can go fight a boss. But Pucho's like, nah, you got to do this, you got to do that, which helps. It does benefit. You get a lot of, I mean, that's how I beat the 3rd boss. So it's like you get a lot of benefits from it. But in this new world or the next levels, it's different. So I might not have to do that. I might could just go through and just have a one good gun and a health and try to beat all the little bosses and stuff that are in the game. But yeah, the game's amazing. I wish they had a setting. I think mine and Doughboy's biggest stink about it is the adrenaline being red, because it looks like you're getting hit, but it's your adrenaline that's going on to the next level. I wish I could change that to like a different color, like a blue or something that doesn't look like it's red, because it makes me think I got hit and I didn't get hit. You know what I mean? So it's just, I hope Returnal.
I find that interesting because I remember when I first started the game, you guys were like, "Oh, I'm very curious what Pucho's gonna say about the adrenaline thing," and it hasn't bothered me at all. Honestly, I was playing it this morning, and it was like the first time that the character glowed red, and I had a second thought, like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And I was like, "Oh, never mind." And it was the first time it happened, and I've already played like quite a bit of this game. So I find it interesting. I remember you having that concern. It hasn't bugged me. They have a couple bugs in the game that are shitty. Like, for one, the crash situation, whack. They allow you to remap all your controls, which I think is fire, because I have grown up. I'm a fucking Nintendo kid all the way through now, playing games nonstop. So like when Call of Duty 4 came out, as an example, you in that game to shoot, you shot with R1. And then in later games, they've kind of transitioned to shooting with R2. And like games have changed over time in that way. And like for a long time, I was still shooting with R1. Like I've always kind of played games like in an unconventional way. So a lot of times I pick up games, the first thing I do is I remap all the controls to some bullshit that I want. And in Returnal, I remapped the controls. One of the controls I remapped was like the action button to open a chest, and then I couldn't open any chests anymore. Like, even though I mapped it to a different button, that button wouldn't work. I had to go back to the original button, and that's the only one that worked.
What
and it's
the
like,
fuck?
yeah, so there's just some bug there that you remap the control, you can't open chests anymore. And things like that I think are like, yeah, it's easy to fix. So I had to like kind of take the L with how I wanted to play the game.
I think you should go back and try that again. Because what if it was an artifact that didn't let you open up chest? Oh no, but you changed it. You said you opened it up, right?
Yeah, I literally swapped it back and I opened it. And anyways, I've already put too much time that if I change it now, it'll fuck me up. That these controls are the controls already in my brain.
Yeah. I did find exploits in that game as well. Like fighting certain animals, certain characters in the game. If you're by a door, let them come to the door. Bang them out real quick, shut the door. Bang them out again and shut the door. And it's like a little weird way. Even like just the other day, I found a glitch in the system, or in the matrix, should I say. And Pucho was a witness, and he said if he didn't witness it himself, he would have never believed me. I got a boss trapped between a gate.
Not a boss.
Or a mini enemy.
Mid-boss.
Yeah. I got him trapped between a gate and a pillar. So I just kept blasting him. Wasn't moving, right? I just kept blasting him. I went over there. This man dropped 5 health. Like, the fucking health orbs, you want to say, for a conversation. 5 of them, back to back. Da, da, da. Pucho's like, oh, okay, you got one. Oh, you got another one. Oh, and another one. Oh, and another one. It was crazy. Like, I literally extended my bar just off of one fucking boss. And I don't know if it was due to the glitch, or that's just boss maybe just dropped random 5 orbs and 2 consumables on top of that. It was fucking
RNG.
Wild. Right. RNGesus, as I like to call him. It came through for you.
I thought Tony was going to call it a hack.
Well,
like he did with his Ratchet and Clank video that he put up.
Oh,
Look,
did
this
you
is a
watch that?
hack. I did watch that.
Did you see? Didn't he say, "As you can see"? He said that at like
One
10
time
times.
for
He
the
said it
people.
like 10 as you can see.
And by the way, that glitch, that farming is more like it. That shit was
It is
amazing.
definitely farming. It's not a hack.
Yeah, it's not a hack, but they're going to change it to where that shit doesn't drop orbs eventually. If they see the video, they probably will see it. They're going to fix that because I am at 35 to 36,000 fucking like bolts, and I have no stress for weapons. As soon as I'm able to buy the weapon, I buy it. It's like no problems, and I kind of like it because the first world I bought a gun. The second world I got to it, I was kind of like, fuck, I gotta go hunt niggas real quick and kill these characters and shit, and then come back and buy it. Like nah, I pull up, pop out, buy, chop out. That's it. That's all I do on the game. But shout out to Ratchet and Clank. That game is amazing. It looks amazing. 60 frames per second. Fucking, it's amazing.
Do I need to play any of the old ones to enjoy this game?
No.
Because I never played any of the Ratchet and Clank games.
I mean,
Same with
it's
Jack and Daxter. I never played Jack and Daxter either.
A little spoiler, in the beginning of the game, it goes through like all the previous events in all the other games, like a little tribute type thing. But it's really quick. But
I thought it was just all the events of the remake that just came out.
No, it's like from the beginning where they met, him and Clank met, and then it just goes on.
Right. I think all that happened in the remake. Anyways, the remake came out on PS4. Awesome game. You could pick it up. It's
I didn't play the remake. Yeah, I didn't play the remake.
It's just the remake of the first Ratchet and Clank game. And then this is like a new game. It's like an alternate kind of reality type of thing.
And Clank is the little bird that sits in the bear's backpack.
Yeah, exactly. He lets you kind of hover. Helps you with your gadgets and new abilities and things
Banjo
like that.
Kazooie? Or what the fuck is that? Yeah, right? That game was amazing.
Dude.
I like that game.
I hated that shit. I don't know. I hated Banjo Kazooie.
Dude, some people fucking love that game, man.
That game.
Yeah.
I never got to play that.
One more, because Tony didn't tell his story correctly, right? One more thing about the glitch that he got the boss in between a pillar and a portal. He said, I got the boss in the glitch. In the glitch. And I was like, in the glitch? Like if this is like a well-known thing, like I got him in the glitch. But again, I don't think it was well-known what he was going for. He's using his language like an alien. Like he knows that a glitch, like, yeah, it's like something that's happening that shouldn't be happening. But he's like, oh yeah, I got the guy in the glitch. He's in the glitch right now. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like nobody talks like this. It's so weird. So that's what we were cracking up about last night. So I got a good laugh out of that one.
He said, I got him in the glitch.
Yep.
I had him in the glitch.
And it did look weird. Once the boss died, he dropped what seemed like one health pickup, and Tony would pick it up, and it would still be there. So he picked the health pickup 5 times, and he got him. That's why it looked like this seemed like not right. But it's possible all 5 got dropped in the same spot as a glitch. I don't know. But anyways, man, Returnal is good on a lot of fucking levels. It's challenging. Visually, so far, and Ratchet and Clank might be better. I got it. I haven't really gotten to play it, but so far, it's the most visually impressive game on the PS5, in my opinion. Is Returnal. The controller is fucking nuts. I know as stupid as that may sound to a lot of people, it's one of those things that once you get it in your hands, it just feels really cool. They have like the PS5 remote and the Switch remote had it a while ago too. Like just a lot of like a very impressive motors inside the remote so that they could vibrate and just a lot of interesting ways. Like I remember specifically on the Switch, if you're playing like Stardew Valley and you're riding your horse, somehow that remote feels exactly like you think it would feel to ride a horse. Like that, the vibration rhythm feels like, oh yeah, this is what the vibration would be on a horse. They have like a mini game where you're like like pouring a cup and there's like ice cubes in there, and it feels like it would feel like if you were, you know, doing this with a glass that had ice cubes in it. So like that's like the how granular these vibrations could get. And so far PS5 only had one other game that was really a tech demo that they kind of like showed off like those features. And now Returnal's another game that they've done like a lot of work with the audio, because the shit got like 3D audio. So they did work with the audio. They did a lot of impressive visual stuff. And then the controller, all this stuff just makes the game feel very nice to play. Like as you're shooting, it feels like you're shooting a gun. It's far beyond the features of like old remotes. Like it's not just like shaking in a random way. Like it feels like there's unique vibrations for everything, and it feels cool. And especially for people that can't see and things like that, like having those types of features on a remote might help them, you know, just know what's around them. Like, oh, I vibrate this way for this thing and this other way for this other thing. And you get sound cues, you got feel cues, and you know, it's kind of cool.
There's definitely some immersion you lose by being a PC gamer specifically. It's because you don't get some of those cool features. And they like, I know that they have like some rumble that they'll toss into PC games on occasion, but it's nowhere near like what you get like playing a console game, like first, you know, from the console itself.
Yeah, the haptic feedback in this game is incredible. Like you'll stand in there's like this transporting orb, transports you to different places. If you stand inside of it, it has like these little things spinning around you, and somehow they recreate that in the controller, and it feels really, really satisfying. It feels like sand is brushing inside your controller.
That's cool. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that it's very hard to describe, but when you visually see it and then feel it together, whatever that thing that's happening, it makes sense. I don't know. I'm fucking impressed. I don't know how anybody is able to reproduce vibrations in that manner, or if Sony, I haven't seen any of like the dev kits, but maybe they just fucking killed it with like maybe you could just give it a sound and it could produce a vibration that feels like that sound or something. Like I don't know what the dev kit is like. So like I don't know how, like if it's on the developer that has to get super creative, or Sony built the tools to make it easier on the developer. But I'm just impressed with the remote. Like, and the particles in the game, everything. There's so much shit flying all over the place. Everything has 1,000 little things circling around it, and it just looks beautiful. There's so many colors. Everything is like a vibrant green or red or blue, or like everything's just so, it pops so hard.
The boss patterns that he's throwing at you, the organ boss, the ones that's playing the music, that pattern that he throws at you just visually looks like intense. I'm like, yo, this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen on screen before.
Yeah.
Hey, should we switch topics while Tony's gone for funsies here? You want to talk about E3?
Yeah, let's talk about E3. I actually wanted to talk about E3 first.
To date the podcast, this is happening on day 2. When did E3 actually kick off? Yeah,
I think Saturday was like the first. Maybe Friday was I don't know. Today's Sunday. Today we got Xbox should be going pretty soon.
Yep.
And Square, I don't even know. They go today too. I don't know who goes first, but I'm fucking excited. Mainly for Square. Okay. Because they got a lot of series that are near and dear to my heart. Okay.
Do you think they're going to announce anything super fun though? Have there been any leaks that have come out?
Shut up, Mateo. Why do you want to ruin the child? I remember one E3 a couple years ago.
Are they going to finally make Vagrant Story 2?
I don't care about no Vagrant. I never played Vagrant Story. So
Vagrant Story is a good game, dude.
I know. I got friends that really love Vagrant Story. So like
Parasite Eve remake, Intergrade.
Yo, Parasite Eve needs a remake. If they don't remake Parasite Eve, I don't know what I'll do with myself.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to follow that up, so I'm gonna just continue. I I am hoping that so right now it kind of leaked already. They're a lot of people are saying that Final Fantasy 1 through 6 is going to get ported to like the most recent gen consoles and stuff like that. That is cool, I guess. I don't want to play Final Fantasy 1, I don't want to play Final Fantasy 2, and I don't want to play Final Fantasy 3. Those games, they have a place. It's really just 4. 5 is pretty good. 6. It's just 4 and 6 really, which we already got. 2 and 3 on the Super Nintendo. Is it? I don't know. Like those games are cool. Report them, remake them, do whatever you want to do. I'll probably end up playing them.
Mhm.
But give me a Chrono Trigger remake or Chrono Trigger, another sequel. I enjoy Chrono Cross. It's not the sequel I wanted, but it was good. Give me another sequel.
I never played Chrono Cross.
It's really fucking good. It sucks because it has the Chrono name, so you're like really banking on like how is this gonna tie in, and it ties in the most complicated way possible, which they only explained like within the final hours of the game. So the whole game really feels like its own thing. The battle system's different. The time mechanics are totally different. There's no time travel. There's parallel worlds. So there's 2 worlds that you swap between, and things that you change here could affect things here, and things they're connected somehow. So it was cool in that aspect. And it was really cool. That game had, I think it's like 40, 30 something characters that you could recruit to your party. And you could pick them up in different, like in the parallel worlds. Like, so I don't know.
Like a Suikoden.
Not quite like a Suikoden because all the characters are a little bit more fleshed out. But yeah, like Suikoden. Suikoden has like 108 characters, and maybe 40% of them are cookie cutters. Like you'll have like the chefs, and all of them look the same. They'll just have different colors, and it's a different chefs and the different blacksmiths. And
I got to complain about Suikoden. For having so many characters, why are there some characters you have like basically like a 5-minute window to be able to recruit that character, and then you lose your chance and you can never get that character again? There are very few games in my life that I've had to play with a guide. Suikoden was one of them because I wanted to get every fucking character.
Yep. That's a game you play. Even Chrono Cross, there's windows to get these characters. They're not all mandatory. There's like, out of all the characters, I think there's like 8 or 9 that are mandatory, and like the other 20 are all optional. And they add to the game. Some of them are very important characters. Magus is a character who's kind of disguised as another character, and he's totally optional. And it's so shit. He has no impact on the game. And I'm like, this sucks so bad. And shit like that. Anyhow, just give me a Chrono Trigger remake.
Square loves doing shit like that, though. Like in Final Fantasy Tactics, you can get Cloud. Cloud is a character you can get in Final Fantasy Tactics, and he's great.
Another game, I played a little bit of Tactics. I've never really been into Tactics games.
Oh, dude, Tactics has my heart. Tactics might be my favorite Square game.
Yeah, maybe one of these days we could plan like some streams and we could just play through it. You know, I'll be dope.
I will say though, yeah, I'm excited for Square just because they hit more than they miss. Like, there's not a lot of Square games that I don't like very much. Square Enix now, I guess, not SquareSoft anymore.
Oh, they're SquareSoft to me, damn it. Nah, yeah, they're Square Enix or Enix. I don't know, but yeah.
Mhm.
Just Cause 4 was dog shit, and now they're gonna make some Just Cause mobile game that's gonna be dog shit.
Oh, that is Square, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a whole other side of Square now that encompasses
I'm speaking specifically about their RPGs because I've never played a single Just Cause game in my life.
Right.
I like Just Cause games, man. Just Cause 2 and 3. Just Cause 3 in specifically I love that game so much.
I liked Just Cause 1, 2, and 3. I think they're all good games. I played Just Cause 1 on the PS2. I thought it was fire. I remember me and my cousin Everett, man, just playing through this shit. You know, these are our rebel days where we thought like Che Guevara was the coolest guy in the world, and you're basically playing as some revolutionary dude in South America, just fucking everything up. I remember thinking it was the coolest shit ever. I don't know. Fucking yeah, so like yeah, they have like the Just Cause series. They got the Hitman series. They got like Tomb Raider is Square. They have
Tomb Raider is Square, man. The reboot was so good.
Mm-hmm. They got like the
that's
Avengers game that people seem to like. Like they might announce new shit regarding the Avengers, things like that. All those games I just mentioned, I'm like 1% excited for. Like Tomb Raider is probably the only one that I'd play out of that batch. Like Tony liked Hitman, but Tomb Raider is probably the only one out of that batch that I'll play.
Tony liked Hitman. What a surprise!
Yeah, he did want to be a contract killer for the government.
Yeah.
So-
Sorry for me leaving. Freaking baby diaper change and jinx myself because I got pissed on today, boys. Look at that.
Hey,
He
you got
my whole-
christened.
He got my whole arm. I saw the red rocket come up. I was like, oh, I gotta go. And then next thing you know, yeah, it was over. But
So Tony, we're talking
E3?
we're talking favorite Square products. Pucho's a big fan of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I was saying Secret of Evermore 2 is what I want to hear announced.
Is it Secret of Evermore? Is it Square? Isn't it? It's Enix, right?
I think
don't
it's
remember.
Enix.
I
Isn't
think
it
it's
Enix?
Enix. So that'll be, anyways, it should be under their flagship. So there could be Secret of Mana, Secret of Evermore, all these things that would, for me, really excite the people and especially myself. I don't think I'm going to get it. But they did give me Final Fantasy VII Remake. I didn't think that was going to happen. And at that E3, when that trailer started playing, it's one of the few times, man, I got so fucking excited. I was like crazy fucking happy. Chrono Trigger will give me similar feels. So, you know.
They're
that's what I
dropping
want.
Chrono Trigger?
No, not at all. I'm just talking
Oh.
about what I want out of E3.
Oh, okay.
Like
So World
Microsoft's
Ex-
going today. I want them to drop some fucking bangers. Give me a reason to buy an Xbox. I've never owned an Xbox. Give me a reason to get an Xbox.
There's no reason.
Microsoft isn't going to drop shit. They're going to talk about what's coming next for Flight Sim. They're going to drop another teaser for Halo. Like,
Maybe
and then
some
they're gonna,
Minecraft
and then
stuff.
they're just going to stand awkwardly on stage and be like, "What else do we own? What other games do we have?"
I
And
don't
then
know,
it's just
man.
the curtain's going to fall and done.
So just one thing that leaked is that they purchased 5 publishers or 5 studios.
They're dropping Halo. No, that much. They're doing Halo talks.
Well,
If you're a fan of that shit.
So they announced that there's going to be like Halo stuff. There's a rumor that they purchased 5 studios. So who those 5 studios are, what impact that'll be interesting. And then something that, like, you know, a lot of us are forgetting because it hasn't really materialized itself in any like significant way yet. But they purchased Bethesda, so they got Elder Scrolls, Fallout. All those games are now, they could be just straight up Microsoft exclusives, and they should be. Like, make people buy an Xbox. Like if that's what they're gonna go for, like, you know, I'm not a big fan of this whole exclusive thing. Personally, I wish all games are just everywhere. But for whatever reason, it seems like exclusives are where, like, the owners of these consoles, these big fucking publishers, these first party developers, they're the ones that get the budgets. So it's like Sony. When you look at the Sony games, you look at, oh, what are the good games? You go, oh yeah, the God of War first party, Spider-Man, The Last of Us, Returnal. Like, these are all things that are coming straight. These are Sony dollars, like, funding these things, and they're all the best games. So if that's the trend in first party games, like, I want to see some first party Microsoft games. Give me a reason to buy an Xbox.
There are a lot of people that claim that this is the last Xbox, and they're just going to transition completely into just being a publisher / developer. And we're just not going to see an Xbox anymore.
Which is fine. That's fine. I
I
think
don't
interesting.
think that's good.
I think what needs to happen, right, is like, instead of every 2 years or every 3 years dropping a new console, I think they need to make a one banging console that all these gamers, developers, and all that can play, right? Like a mega console, right? And this is crazy because I don't think it'll happen. But just
what if it was like a console that you could build on your own, you could customize it, and it had like a web browser, and you could like load up like Discord and
What are
like
those
Steam
called?
on it.
That would
and
be a
you could,
great
like,
idea.
Personal computer.
Like a console, because there is a difference. Controller and keyboard. Not a lot of people can do keyboard. I can do it with more time. If I kept playing more games, I would have gotten even better at it. Just like with anything, right? But they just need to make one like console that Xbox and Sony can come together, band on, and just make that an elite, and just go against the PC master race, and just build that. And I think it'll be a phenomenal thing, but I don't think they'll ever do that. Sony and Microsoft are too big of a group to work together on shit like that. But
yeah, we're not even counting Nintendo in this conversation, right? Because Nintendo just does their own thing. They just
Nintendo's
don't care.
their own thing. They don't. Yeah, they're like almost. Go ahead, though.
Some information on the new Breath of the Wild would be fucking nice.
Oh yeah,
You know?
right. I was only focusing on Microsoft and Square because in my head that's today, and yeah, that would be incredible. Like that, but yeah, Breath of the Wild news would be awesome. Yeah, Nintendo, man, just make me be a kid again. Like you have all the IPs and the abilities to do that, and you guys just don't. Like,
yeah,
why?
Dude, they dropped that game Octopath Traveler, and I should have been so excited about that game, and that game wasn't that good. There's no like cohesive storyline that brings all the characters together. It's just
they dropped a teaser to fucking Metroid Prime 4, and it's 2017.
I guess Metroid's exciting. I never played any of the
Where's
Metroid
that?
games, but
I want them to just drop a 2D Metroid. That I want a 2D Metroid out of Nintendo. I want Breath of the Wild news. And
I will say, like, I'm looking through like the list of like E3 announcements that have happened so far. I don't think I give a shit about any of them. I would be more excited about this Rainbow Six one because that extraction game looks kind of cool, or the mode or whatever it's going to be. But I also know the people that play those Rainbow Six games, and I hate playing games with those people.
I think you just hate. I think you just hate playing competitive gaming, Mateo. I don't think you're built for that.
The culture. I think I hate the culture that goes along with competitive gaming because there's a bunch of dudes like you, Tony.
Like me, people who want to fucking win. I'm sorry, you just second place.
Douchebags is how I would.
What do we say in the last? What do we say in the last episode, fans? You ain't first and last. And Mateo's
you said a lot of things. That was like 2 episodes ago.
Whatever.
That was like 2 episodes ago, and you said a lot of things, and a lot of them were conflicting in what you were ranting about.
And I'm going to just say, Mateo's been last in a lot of things, and he don't like to be last, so he blames it and takes his anger out on us,
Tony.
Winners.
Listen, Tony, there's 2 kinds of people in this world.
Winners
there's
and
winners and there's losers. And you're neither of those because
that was Tony's rant. So he immediately invented a third fucking person in the middle of his rant.
Yeah, there's a gray area. You know what I mean? For people who are like, though not competitive, but they like the sport of it. Like, nah. Fuck that, bro. Like,
no, my dad plays competitive games. Like he's played the old school Battlefields, Counter-Strike. He plays Overwatch now. Like, I don't know.
I think Mateo.
I agree with Mateo. There's a whole toxicity around certain franchise of games.
Yep.
And to me, I haven't really experienced that too much with Battlefield, and I think that's always been because there's really no way to talk with the other teams in those games,
which sucks.
But Call of Duty is disgustingly toxic. Rainbow Six, when you play it, is stupidly toxic. And these are games where if you're in those lobbies, you're hearing people dropping the F slur, the N word, all types of shit. Everybody calling everybody all types of shit, just insulting each other. And it's just it's a toxicity that I grew up in, so I could engage in those spaces and all that. But it's not something that I ever really like. After removing myself from all that toxicity, I realized that I don't want it. Like, I'm cool. I like the fact that Sony and Xbox and Microsoft, they created like a party system where you could just jump in, talk with just your friends, and you don't have to even engage with any of these other idiots online. Discord too on PC. You just hop in Discord. You don't have to talk to anybody. Not like in the game. You just talk to the people on your server. Like that's to me.
Pretty soon on the systems too. Discord's coming to PlayStation. Well, that's going to be lit.
I will say though, as much as I do hate the toxicity in a lot of games,
you love it.
I do love playing Among Us with my group of buddies and just being a total shithead in there and just throwing out random accusations and just using stupid reasoning for like, oh, well, that guy's red and red's a bad color, so we got to toss that guy out, and just calling a meeting for no reason. I love being a shithead in Among Us. So like, there's some part of me that still likes the toxicity. I just don't like, I don't know, man. I don't enjoy being called the N word and the F slur anymore. So like, Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
play.
mean,
I'm not gonna
some
go out of my way to play Call of Duty.
some people do take it too much. Lately, I like DEFCOMs though. Like when you kill somebody and they have that like split 2 seconds to say something, it's always like, how the fuck? What the fuck? And it's be like, you're a bitch or pussy ass. I was like, damn, like, I not once have I heard anybody drop the N bomb yet, but like usually it's just all pussy, bitch, fuck you,
Has
camping.
anyone ever like complimented you in that little like 2
One did,
second
dude.
window?
One dude did yesterday, and it was sarcastically though. He was like, "Oh, you're so freaking good," because I killed him with a Molotov. I threw it through the window and smacked him with it, and he was like, "You're so freaking good. You're so." I was like, I'll take it as a compliment, like whatever. But
No, that fucking sucks. I don't know, man. I'm just so glad that those years are behind me. I have no interest in that shit.
wait until that Last of Us multiplayer.
Going back to topic, what are Tony? What announcements out of E3 would you be most excited for? Given the fact that pretty much it's just Nintendo, Square, and Xbox that are like, and then Capcom has a thing too, dude. Capcom could drop some fucking heat. Give me a fire fucking Mega Man game, okay? I'm a fucking Mega Man. I stand for Mega Man. All right.
Ooh, Mega Man Legends remake, dude.
All over this bitch.
Those Mega Man Legends games were good, man.
Yo, Mega Man Legends 1 and 2. Beautiful. One of my favorites. I love those fucking games. This new shit. Mega Man 11? I wasn't into it.
Mega Man Legends is where the series should have kept going. And then they were like, let's go back to our old school roots. And then a bunch of developers left, right? And they made that weird off-brand Mega Man game that was kind of
Mighty
sucked.
Number 9. That was not very
Complete
good.
garbage.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, Mega Man 9 and 10 were fire when they dropped on the PS3 digitally. Very fucking good games. They look just like the old school Mega Man games. Like they play like Mega Man like 3 pretty much. But dude, that Mega Man Legacy Collection, Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I beat all them shits. I play them shits. I love those games. They're phenomenal.
See, for me, like my Mega Man love is basically Mega Man Legends and then the Mega Man like X series.
Yeah, X is awesome. The Mega Man Zeros is fucking awesome. Pretty much everything that they've done with Mega Man has been pretty good. The old school stuff, the X series, the Zero series, the Mega Man Legends was awesome. If you like Mega Man Legends, you should try that. The Misadventures of Tron, something like that. Yeah, you played that, Mateo?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of random fucking missions and mini game type of games. You're playing with like the not the real villains. They're like the Team Rocket of Mega Man Legends. Like, yeah, and yeah, it's awesome. It's a fun game. So
they definitely were the Team Rocket of that game.
So to answer your question, there's only 2 games that I'm actually interested in, and then there's one which was announced yesterday, the Avatar game. Don't know how to feel about that.
I never watched the movies.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Is there only one?
It's one movie. But so there's something out of Capcom and there's something out of Nintendo that I'm kind of excited for. And I'll be able to see more of it today, thank God, around 3:00.
What is it?
The first one is for Capcom, Pragmata. We all saw the trailer of the little girl in space, and then in New York City.
Yeah.
That game is really, I need more from it. I need to know what the fuck's going on with that game. That game looks really good. And it's going to probably be one of those games where it does a fantastic job with the DualSense controller like Ratchet and Clank and Returnal has been with that. The controller shit is crazy. It's crazy how much that shit makes you more immersed.
Maybe I'm old that like things like that don't do it for me anymore, where like you release a trailer that's just nonsense and I can't understand what the fuck is going on, and I can't be excited for that next trailer to drop. I think maybe Death Stranding ruined it for me, because Death Stranding had the most nonsensical teaser trailers in the world, and then the game came out and it's you're playing as a FedEx dude. You need to walk from point A to point B.
That's how Kojima is though. You know what I mean? Like that's how he is. But no, yeah, I'm super excited. super excited for the game, and for Nintendo announced that they're dropping a new Zelda game. I didn't play Zelda on the Switch when it came to that Breath of the Wild. I never played it. Maybe I should go and buy it and play it, but the price never drops on Nintendo for some reason. None of those game prices drop, and that shit's ridiculous. Nintendo, I don't know what's up with that. Need to drop some sales on those AAA games. But
Nintendo does their own thing, dude. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, they're dropping a new Zelda game, and I'm kind of interested because I never got to play the other one, but I seen Pucho play it and a couple YouTubers, so I just never really cared to play it because I seen it beat already and all that. But the new one, I want to give it a shot. So hopefully it intrigues me today. And but yeah, Pragmata, bro. Those trailers. The only reason why I'm excited for them is just because it caught my eye. Right, I was like, oh, what's this about? And then it was gone. All right, so whatever. Next trailer come out, I'm curious to see what they're gonna drop. If they're gonna actually have a little bit of gameplay or some information based on that game, because the game looked good from just the trailer. You know, the game looked good. It had like some weird shit going on, unexplained, but whatever. We'll see what happens.
Wait, is it confirmed that there's going to be a new Zelda game, or is it just it's that poster thing, right? Like there was a poster that leaked or something, so people were like, "There's going to be a new Zelda game," or has it actually been confirmed?
It said that it's a confirmed lineup. Yeah.
Okay.
Dropped the trailer like 2 years ago, and they had really cool music, really cool visuals. It got me excited because I really enjoyed Breath of the Wild, but it's been like a year and a half of nothing. Oh, could come out tomorrow.
And
I forgot.
I just
read
Nintendo does shit like that. Nintendo will do just like a same day announce and drop. Like
probably not a Zelda. They'll probably give you like 2 months. They'll be like, "Oh, Zelda comes out in 2 months." I want a Mario Odyssey too, man. Mario Odyssey. Oh my god, that game was so good. I played the shit out of it.
And I mean, they did say that they're gonna. The Zelda game is Skyward Sword HD, and they're gonna drop a sequel to Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. They're dropping a sequel. That's 2 Zelda games. That's what it says here right now. And of course, they're dropping a Metroid Prime 4 and a Splatoon 3. So I don't know, man.
I was about to make a joke about them releasing a 3rd Splatoon game.
That's funny. Yeah, no. So,
yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. That lineup isn't super excited. Skyward Sword is the Zelda game that came out on the Wii, so it's just like a relaunch of a game or whatever.
Yeah, nothing exciting for me with E3 so far. There's a new Rocksmith game coming out, which I always wanted to check out that first one, but I never did. So maybe this is my chance to finally go and check out one of those Rocksmith games.
Yeah, man. I got the first Rocksmith maybe 2 years ago. I bought it, and I played it a couple days. I don't know. It didn't really hold me, but it was cool. I mean, it's really like that Guitar Hero type play to a real guitar, and I think it transfers medium well. There's like a slight delay between when I play the guitar to when the sound comes out of my TV, and that little delay is like it's just a little bit too long that it makes me a little uncomfortable. Like I feel like I'm messing up all the time. And yeah, so I had to buy like an optic cable to plug into from my PlayStation directly into my sound system, and that lessened the delay to be a lot more bearable, but it's still have to bear it, you know. It's just a little off, but I mean it's really freaking cool. I don't know, all the random songs that were on there, I never learned any of them. Like I played what I was looking at, but it never stuck with me. But again, I only played a couple days. So
when are we getting our next Rock Band game though? Give us a current gen Rock Band, man.
That'd be kind of cool.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen.
I think the last one didn't make good money, and it also bankrupted Mad Cats. So I don't think anybody wants to touch that.
Really? Bankrupt them?
Yeah, it's the last product they made was the Rock Band 3 drums and shit like that. I mean, the one for PS4.
That's crazy. There's still people playing Guitar Hero like on YouTube. They be streaming it. I see it on Facebook Gaming, and there's this one dude that just be there fucking finger smashing the shit out of the damn.
I bet that part of it was the return policy on their drum kits because the plastic goes like this. So
And Tony fucking
Yeah.
shattered it.
That's not husk proof. They needed me there to test and do all that. You know what I mean?
Tony will be the
Specific-
harmonics fucking consultant.
Specifically with the I'm about to break.
What else is there? There's a new Mario Rabbids game.
Yeah,
I
they
like
showed
those
that off
games.
at the Ubisoft. I don't know how to say the word. But
I remember
Ubisoft.
that Doughy was all about those. Like he wanted everyone to play that game when I was in Florida. Like he just wanted people to play that game, and he just wanted to sit there and watch them play that game.
Yeah, that's
It's just like
shit,
Metal
too.
Slug Tactics, man. When I seen that was coming out, when Pucho let me know, I was very hyped. I like
yeah, that
tactics
actually
games.
looks really cool. Because the Metal Slug games are some of the best looking games from like animation and all that kind of stuff, but the games are just not very good. It's not very fun to put a game with a billion bullets flying all over the place, and if you get shot once, you lose. Like something about that is not very fun.
Some people like those bullet hell games, man, but I can't get into them.
Yeah.
It's part of my issue with Binding of Isaac and the Gungeon games is
you get health in those games. You could take many hits.
now granted, I have actually beat Binding of Isaac. I don't know if I've gotten all the endings, but I have at least like fought the mom and she was like poking through like little doorways. That's probably just like the first ending or something.
Yeah, it's not even a real ending.
Nah, that shit. Half those games that Doughboy ask us to do are just. I can't do it. I bought so many games from Doughboy and only played it one time with him, and then he's just gone.
Outriders.
Oh yeah, Outriders is one of them.
Oh, did y'all
Full on $60 purchase just 2 months ago. Never fucking we played one day, never again.
y'all straight up bought Outriders?
Yeah.
Yep. I deleted it yesterday to
Wasn't
make
it
The
just
server,
isn't that game
servers
just
were messed up.
isn't that just like reskinned like Destiny 2? Isn't it like all the games are Destiny now?
Yes.
That game is too. Well,
Ooh,
we
I'm
didn't play it
not
enough.
There's one I'm excited about.
What?
That new Borderlands game that's coming out.
The Tiny Tina's
The
thing?
Tiny Tina's Wonderland, man.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that.
I'm a big fan of those Borderlands games. I fucking love the Borderlands series. And Ashley Birch is a goddamn treasure. And you give me more Ashley Birch's Tiny Tina, I'm on board all day. Where's my wallet? I'll just throw it at the fucking screen right now.
The fuck?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people like you. That's why they had her announcing the game. Like they had her on stage talking about the game, and I'm like, I wonder how often they have a voice actress like of a character be the person announcing the game. And it's like she has like that much clout, like
She's a big deal in the video game like world though. Like that Hey Ash, What You Playing series is still one of my favorite series on YouTube.
Yeah.
That series is so goddamn good. That colorblind one, it resonates with me.
I don't remember it, but I vaguely remember the colorblind one. But yeah, I loved Hey Ash, What You Playing, and it's kind of cool because if I'm not mistaken, that's kind of I think that type of stuff is how they kind of broke into the industry because her brother is a writer for Gearbox. I think
he was. I don't know what he's doing now, but I don't think he's with Gearbox anymore.
I see,
but he was the lead writer on Borderlands 2.
So that's cool. Put his little sister in there.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem to be just nepotism though, because she seems awesome, and she was a good voice actress. So
super solid. I've heard she's good in that Mythic Quest series too.
Yeah, they won like an Oscar or something in the second season, or they won some kind of something. I didn't even know TV shows won Oscars. To be honest, doesn't seem right. Didn't they win Tonys or some shit like that?
No, Tonys is for theater. I think there's like daytime Oscars or something like that. Like there's some kind of like not movie Oscar equivalent.
Well, I don't know. I did have a question for you guys though.
Yes.
Probably real quick, been on this thing for a good amount of time. Do you guys I had a conversation with somebody, right? And this is not video game, this is a little bit more serious topic. Probably a good little switch. But somebody asked me like, yo, why are people coming out and saying they're binary or non-binary now? What is this? Why are they doing this now? More recently, the famous what's her name? The singer.
You're talking about Elliot Page? No, you're not talking about Elliot Page.
No, I'm not talking about Elliot Page. I don't know too much about that either, but if you can explain that, that'd be cool. But the singer, she came out saying she's now non-binary and all this, and I didn't know really how to explain to him or the person like what it is. without not, because I don't know too much about it, right? So it's just what a non-binary to me is just somebody who doesn't pick a sex, right? It's just like a person who is just I'm a human type thing. Like I'm not a male or a female, or I'm just in the middle, like in a gray area. Is that what it is pretty much? Or am I kind of wrong?
It's it could be a number of things. I do have a question for you though, Tony, that's going to break the fourth wall a little bit. Do we want to introduce another topic here at the
That's why I said it was a quick. No, yeah, that's why I said
Because I don't think this is a quick.
No, this is not a quick one.
No.
We toss a pin in this. This is a future topic.
Oh, okay, all right.
We talk about this. We're on the 242.
No, I think it's a good topic, but I don't think it's a super quick topic.
Okay, I thought it would be a quick answer from me. Like it's just no, there's this and
short answer is yeah. It's a person that's basically they're genderqueer. They don't feel like they fit into one of the binary boxes, because binary is zeros and ones, right? So you're either male or you're female. They don't fit cleanly into either one of those, or they don't feel like they always fit cleanly into one of those. There's a lot of things there, but yeah, it's basically it's an other.
All right, option. That's cool. I thought it would be like that, but if it's a more in-depth thing, then we can definitely pin it for the next.
You could get very in-depth. Like there's a lot of facets that the non-binary issues like touch on.
100%.
And there's a lot of non-binary people that are like they are non-binary because it's like I like, even if I do kind of like feel or grew up one way, I'm not married to that, like, because I feel all these other ways too. Like nobody really fits in a box. It's sort of what you know some non-binary people say and stuff like that.
All right. I thought it would be a real quick thing. We'll definitely touch base on that.
For me, like, long story short, like, just respect people's pronouns and like boundaries, and somebody tells you call me or her, what the fuck's the problem? Like, it's not that serious.
Oh man, I want to talk so much right now about that with you right now.
You think it is serious, Tony?
What?
Like if I say, hey, call me Poochie. Call me Poochie Frito.
I can call you whatever you want me to call you.
So then what's the problem?
No, they're just like if I tell you, yo, I am a cat, call me a cat. Find me out, bring me something to drink type shit. Those are the things I want to get into. But
I'll call you a cat. Even though that has nothing, it's not analogous to the situation. Sure. Let's say that you wanted to be a cat and that's what you wanted to be.
You think that's fine?
What's wrong? How does that hurt me?
We'll save it for another episode. This would be a great. This is going to be a great. It's going to be a whole 2-hour conversation. But I did want to bring up, because Doughboy brought it up twice. Doughboy, do you want to tell the people this new product you just purchased? Real quick. I know you want to do extras.
Let's save it for the next intro.
All right. All right. Yeah. Little spoilers I'm trying to drop for the people. You know what I mean? But the time is
we got a lot of things coming. All right.
He said there were big announcements coming on one of the previous episodes. You remember?
They never came.
Oh no, I dropped it. I dropped them.
Episode 21, though, boys. Our podcast can legally drink if each episode was a year, I guess. I don't know. Like the 21, whatever.
This is not episode 21, is it? This is.
Oh my God. How do you fuck these up?
So many episodes. You know, it's time. I have a child. I'm a father. You know, it's just different for me now. But no, that's amazing. We're at 21 in deep, and 21. It's gonna keep going. I hope, you know, to all the fans, the viewers, the listeners, thank you for liking, subscribing. Please continue to do so. Share it with your family, share it with your cousins, whoever, anybody you meet. Please. We love the support. You guys are awesome out there. And I promise you, we're gonna get better. Just, you know, just trust us. This shit's gonna get good. Just keep fighting the fight with us.
Tony, I got our new sign off like motto and catchphrase like ready to go too.
Give it to me.
I haven't shared this with you yet, but here it goes. This is a world premiere. Go fuck yourself, San Diego. Oh wait, no.
Oh man.
No. I'm sorry. That's the wrong way. I've read the wrong thing on my prompter here. One up yourselves.
Yeah, go one up yourself. I like that. That's good. That's the one up.
Mhm.
And thank you again from the One Up podcast. Go one up yourself. Peace.
Deuces.
That's pretty good, Mateo. I like that.
All right, wait.
Yeah, I
Don't
like
kill the
that a lot.
recording. Don't kill the recording. Don't kill the recording.
Don't kill it.
I do get vibes of that 7-Up motto that they did for a little bit, where they're like, "Make 7-Up yours."
Go one up yourself, San Diego. That's awesome. I like that shit. That's fire, Mateo.